Hello everyone, welcome back to Monday Moves with me. We hope you're enjoying our little series of videos that we offer every Monday, and today we've got an exciting lineup for you that involves a little bit of strength, a little bit of core, and one or two leg exercises to get those glutes firing and to get the quads firing. If you do like what you see in our videos, you're more than welcome to drop me a DM at the bottom and comment below, and I will get in touch with you and we can maybe have a chat to see what it is we can offer you and how we can assist you in your journey to getting yourself fit and getting yourself strong. We do have another group on Facebook. It is called the F-It page, and that is for people who have just had enough and want to get themselves sorted and get a healthy lifestyle back on track. But all of that aside, let's get going with our workout. So for today, we're starting off with a planking exercise that is called a running man, but it has got a little bit of a difference into it. So you're going to be in a plank position. Remember, we want to tuck our shoulder blades nice and tight. We want to draw our belly button in. So we've got 4 running men, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring the knees in, right under the chest, back into your plank. Then you bring one leg in, you lift it, one leg in, put it down. Bring the other leg in, lift it out, bring it in, put it down. And then you're back into 4 running men. But notice how still my torso is. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it in, extend, in, and down. In, extend, in, and down. And the whole time while I'm doing that, I've engaged my shoulder blades so that all the little muscles are working around the shoulders to stabilize my shoulders. I've got my belly button sucked in nice and tight to protect my back from conking in, and I keep my body nice and still when the legs are moving. Right, so you are going to be doing 4 sets of those. So 4 knees in and a lift, and the lift is 1, and you are doing that 4 times. Right, then we've got a really nice exercise that is going to get your cardio, your heart rate up, and it's going to work the legs nicely and into the glutes. And it is a forward back lunge with an alternating split squat jump to get onto the other leg. So please just remember that core is nice and tight. And what we are going to do is when we lunge forward, a big step forward, it's not this front leg that bends, it's the back leg that bends. Because that way I allow my front leg to stay in a right angle so that my knee is not going over my toes. Because when you do that, that is really bad for your knees. It loads your knees and puts lots of excess pressure on the knees. So we always want to step forward with the tummy engaged, the back knee bends, and now I'm at 90 degrees. Now we step back and again, whoops, and we step back, the back knee bends to keep that right angle. So let's just show you the move from the beginning. So we step forward, we step back. Now from there, I have 3 split squat jumps. 1, 2, 3. Now the other leg comes to lunge. So I lunge forward, I lunge back. Again, 1, 2, 3. And take note, those jumps are nice and light, and we're powering off those legs. Core is nice and tight, so belly button sucked in. So watch again. So we lunge forward, we lunge back. 1, 2, 3. Then the other leg works. We lunge forward, we lunge back. 1, 2, 3. So you're really going to feel those in the legs, and it's going to get your heart rate racing as well. So we are aiming to do between 12 and 16. So forward back with the 3 jumps is 1. And remember, like I said to you last week, if you're just starting out, you want to keep your numbers lower. Your form is the most important thing. So as soon as you feel like you're flopping all over the place and your form is gone, stop right there. Rather do fewer and do them right than get to the number you think you have to and you're all over the place. Right, then our next exercise is to work the backs of the arms. Summer is on the way, so all those ladies who want to wear nice short sleeves, let's get those arms toned. So what we are going to be doing is a tricep push-up. So you're going to be doing a push-up on your knees. Again, the core is nicely engaged. So we are going to have what I call grasshopper arms. So the elbows are going to be nice and flush to the body. Right, so we put the hands down, we're on our knees. And when you lower yourself, look where my hand position is. When you lower yourself, I want your chest, your nipple line to be in line with your hands. So the elbows stay nice and close to the body, and then we push up. Right, so look at my back, it's not rounded. I bring my weight forward over to my hands. My arms are straight, my tummy is tucked in, my butt is clenched. I lower, I push up, and my elbows are still flush to my body. Down, push up. Down, I breathe in, I breathe out. I breathe in, and I breathe out. So just let me show you from the front so you can see what those elbows are doing. So there the elbows are, they stay close to the body. There, I don't let them fly away. Elbows are close in to the body. Right, and you're going to be doing 10 of those. And then the next exercise, you're going to be using your band. And this is what we call a psoas march. So your psoas is the muscles on the inside of the hip bone, right down the bottom, that connect into the hips, and they connect around onto the spine as well. A very important muscle, and often a lot of athletes, a lot of people who are very active, that psoas muscle gets incredibly tight if we don't try and stretch it out. All right, so this is a good exercise to get those muscles firing nicely. So you're going to take your band and you're going to place it around the tops of the feet. So there it goes through the bottom, there it is through the top. Now, very importantly here, you want to suck in your belly button nice and strong so that your lower back is always in contact with the mat, especially when you're extending that leg. So let's have a look. So down I go. Right, so I'm going to breathe in and I blow out. And every single vertebrae is now onto the mat. My core is engaged. I lift up the legs. And now I extend and I bring the band back in. But look at my heels. They are in line with my knees. So imagine you're drawing a line with your heel out. And when I get there, I don't just leave it. I extend that extra bit further. And I bring it in. Your back is in contact with the mat. Nice and slow. Belly button is sucked into the floor. Extend that little bit extra. Squeeze and bring it back in. Right, a really good exercise that. And you are going to be doing 16 to 20 of those. The secret is to have your belly button sucked in so that your vertebrae are engaged and onto the floor. So you're protecting your back. Right, then the last exercise is a really good exercise, especially for all those ladies to get those stomach glutes going. Right, so you need a little chair and you can get a mat to lie on. You are going to use your band again. Remember, if you don't have a band, it doesn't matter. And we are going to be doing heel lifts off the chair. Make sure that you have a nice stable chair that doesn't slip when you push onto it. Right, so I've put mine on the mat because it does slip off the floor. So you're going to place the band around the tops of the knees. Remember again, we're drawing in our core nice and tight. So now you've got your heels onto your bench. Right, I breathe in and I push those vertebrae onto the mat. And now I've got 15 straight up. So I push off the heels of my feet. I lift up. I get my hips as high as I can. I squeeze my bottom and I hold it there for a second and then I lower myself. I squeeze up, squeeze those glutes, and I lower myself. Squeeze up, control going down. So you've got 15 straight lifts. Then I go into the next 15 where I push off the heels, I keep my hips high, and now I extend the band out to the side. I drop down. I push up, I open that band, now working these side glute muscles as well as the bottom one. In and down. Lift up, out, in, and down. So you've got 15 of those as well. And then the next one is the telltale one, because you're now going to do single leg lift, and this identifies which muscles on which side of the body are weaker. So you're going to start with the right leg. The other leg just stays up, well, slightly bent from the other, and now you're going to push up and down. Push up and down. Drive off that heel. You're really going to feel these. And remember, you want to keep your tummy sucked in nice and tight. Make sure as well that when you're lifting yourself up, that your knee doesn't veer off to the side. So those are the Monday moves for today. Go and give them a try. You are going to do 2 to 3 rounds depending on your fitness level on these. So we will see you again next Monday. Remember to go and join our FIT Fit group if you would like to get more involved with us and work with us on a program to get your healthy lifestyle on track, to get your fitness on track, and that you no longer wake up on a Monday to say, F this, I've had enough of it. So F it, that's where the groups come in. Have a lovely day, everybody. We will see you next week.